Welcome back, you guys. This is your friendly neighborhood stoner, Johnny Vegas. Like and subscribe to the videos. Follow me on Twitter at jvegas420. I know I say that every time, but it's one of those things. Just do every time. It feels kind of comfortable saying it every time. It's like a good transition in, a good intro. I feel like it's decent. So, anyway, we're going into the second half of this Baltimore Ravens Tennessee Titans game in Week 2 of the Titans franchise on Madden 12. And we kick it off, and I think his name's Smith, number 82, just receives the kick and nails it down. So Joe Flacco and the Baltimore Ravens are going to come out and try to produce again. And he hikes the ball, drops back the pass, and it's completed to Pitta, number 88, to the right side for a gain of 7. 2nd and 3. So far the Baltimore Ravens have been doing these little short dinky passes, and I haven't really been defending them. I haven't really been calling plays. I've just been letting them run it on me. And I usually do that for one of two reasons. One, because I'm too lazy to pick plays, and two, because it lets me see what kind of tendencies they have, and then I let the game flow pick plays so that I can pay attention to what's going on, and I'm not so frantic about what's happening in the play. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, so let me get a drink of water real quick. Alright, so Joe Flacco drops back to pass. He's got a lot of time in the pocket, and he just pushes Hope off him, slides for the first down, and Flacco has 2 rushes for 19 yards on the game. Doing it on the ground for his team so far. I just can't defend him. I don't know what's going on. It's like the running game in the last game. I just couldn't defend him either, and I think it's just this team's just not meant to defend the running play. I know I have Tatupu from the Redskins, and he isn't really producing. I think he's from the Redskins. Correct me if I'm wrong. He was a free agent when I picked him up on the off season. In the other video it shows you. So we're gonna blitz here, and Cortland Finnegan misses his tackle. Hope this time brings down Ray Rice, but couldn't bring down Joe Flacco. That's kind of weird. 3rd and 5, I'll take it. He made up for it. That's a nice play there. And it's 3rd and 5. So we're going to call a zone blitz here. I'll show you guys the play. I like showing you guys the plays so you know what I'm running. I know it makes the value of the game a little bit crappy, or the value of the video like a little bit crappy, but I like what you guys seeing what I'm doing. I mean, it's okay if you see my tendencies. If you want to play me online on PlayStation or something, my PlayStation Network ID is, hold on a second, I always forget it. It's like Johnny Vegas 420. I think it's the same thing as my YouTube handle, Johnny X Vegas 420. I don't think you guys can see it right there. I'll put it down on the video thing. Johnny X Vegas 420. You can play me on Madden. You can see how shitty my record is on online. I'm like 12 and 26 or something really horrible like that, because I quit a lot when I get my ass kicked, because everybody uses the Packers and shit, and I like to use my Raiders, and it's just really bad mismatches. And there you see the Titans defense comes up with a fumble. Mitchell comes up with the recovery, and we have a momentum shift here. So maybe Hasselbeck can do something with this. Let's hope that he does. And he looks like he just dumps it off to Chris Johnson. Chris Johnson makes a move, and he also fumbles and gets injured on the play. So 2nd and 13, Chris Johnson's injured. He got absolutely dominated on that play. And Ringer, the master of disaster, with 1 touchdown in this game, comes back in, and he almost breaks a tackle. We gets tackled from behind, gangbang tackled, like I like to call it, and he gets brought down behind the line. So it's 3rd and 15, and I know I'm running the Mike Shanahan offense, run, 3rd and long, and I just want to establish the run. I want them to know that I'm not going to go away from the run play. And I know I need to score, but I'm going to rely on my defense a little bit, possibly Matt Hasselbeck's arm a little bit. And Bernard Berrien cannot bring it in. That's going to be an incomplete pass. I saw that from all the way over here. And this is a going for it situation in my position because this is almost the end of the quarter. And I believe I can do this, but they come out in a set that I don't like, and I pull a timeout. That might make the game come out just a little bit different in the end. Key timeout. And that was a really good pass by Hasselbeck to thread the needle there, and just Bernard Berrien could not get his 2 feet in. He caught the ball, could not get 2 feet in. So we're going to play field position game here and try to punt it deep. And I go 93% there because I've had a feeling I lined it up wrong, and I gave them excellent field position. I should have went a little bit deeper, but live and learn. I'm not playing that well on these commentary games. It's almost embarrassing, but they're pretty good games. I've actually really enjoyed making them, so I hope you guys are liking them and not actually pressing the like button. I mean, that's nice too. I know I say it every time in the beginning and all the time on the little annotations, but you know, you don't have to like it or whatever. You can just enjoy it and watch it. I'm not trying to push it on y'all, but it's just sometimes people forget to do it, and then the people that like to like stuff or that like it when they do like it or whatever, like sometimes, I mean, I know I'm a person that forgets to like videos. I subscribe to somebody and I just click on their thing and I'm like, oh, I like it. Obviously they know I like it. I subscribed. And then you don't like their videos and I always forget it. And maybe it's just me, but I feel like there's more people out there like that. So I try to remind y'all. Anyway, going back to gameplay. I formation for the Ravens, and they hand it off to Ray Rice, and he gets tackled in the backfield for a loss of 1 yard by Cortland Finnegan. So it's going to be 2nd and 11 for the Baltimore Ravens, and it looks like the clock's going to wind down into the fourth quarter. 14-7, Ravens, Titans. We'll see what happens here on this play. Ray Rice, and he gets tackled after a gain of 5. So we go into the fourth quarter. Close game. Look at the third down percentage there. If you can't read that, it says 4 for 5 on third down for the Ravens. They have an 80% third down percentage. And Flacco gets hit as he throws, but Smith comes down with the catch and converts on third down for them once again. Flacco's completed 6 passes in a row. He's on fire. No, our defense can't stop him, mostly because I'm not picking plays to stop him with. And he motions Evans over to the right side, and of course they're handing off to Ray Rice, and he has a huge hole, and he's gone for a touchdown, putting the game away for the Ravens. So I'm down 2 scores late in the game. Nice rushing play there. I even blitzed everybody, and there was just a huge hole, so I really don't know what to do. I don't understand. This team's just really good. We might have our first loss of the season here. I'm kind of disappointed. I was disappointed with the Rams' outcome too. Oh, this might be a turnaround though. The wind causes the Baltimore Ravens to kick the ball out of bounds and give us excellent field position at the 40-yard line. We can capitalize quick here, possibly come back and win this game. And if Washington gets to the outside and can come up with the catch, and he can't. And I usually never use her run, and he got bumped on that play, and I tossed it to him, and he couldn't catch it, and I'm really upset about that. Damn it. And Hasselbeck has to throw it away, but he comes up with, gets sacked on the play and cannot throw it away. So the clock's ticking, and this game looks to be just about out of reach about this point, as Matt Hasselbeck has not been able to even do anything with this team. So he throws deep to Bernard Berrien, and it's going to almost get picked off. It's 4th and 20, and of course they have to go for it if they have any chance of winning this game. and Cook looks like he'll be open down the field, and he isn't, so we go back to Bernard Berrien, and it's deflected by 2 backs, and that'll be the game. So right about there, we say, damn it, and we hope that we can get a turnover or something here late in the game to turn the game around. Maybe I should have punted it on 4th and 20. Y'all can bitch at me. I'm a go big or go home kind of guy when it comes to Madden. And since, we were down 2 scores, 6-minute quarters, 20-second accelerated clock, you know what I'm saying? There's no way that I was going to be able to stop these guys again and then score and then stop them again. So, especially the way they had been playing. And I told you that timeout was going to be key, and it's going to come into play in this game right now if I get the ball back and I score. So here goes Flacco once again trying to be a fucking cocksucker and score. And Tupu comes up short with the pick, and it's 1st and goal. And if they score again, I'm super simming to the end because there's no way I'm winning. And there's no point to keep showing you guys me just keep losing. So, there's not going to be that many highlight plays. If you're a Ravens fan, this is a great game for you then. I probably should play out the rest of it for you guys since I've offered full games. So I guess I'll do it. I think I super simmed the first St. Louis Rams game too, though. So, that's what I'm going to do. If I'm getting blown out or something and I lose, there's really no point to keep showing you. What's good? It's just like it's the same thing like when you're watching a football game on TV. You probably most of the time turn it off when it's like 2 minutes left and your team's up by like 3 touchdowns or something. And it's picked off by Tupu late in the game. And this could be a game changer. I know it's 2 minutes left and you're saying, what, can you onside kick it? And I'm saying, yes, I can onside kick it. So, first play, and Hasselbeck luckily gets rid of the ball in the end zone. Really bad play there. We're going to send Chris Johnson out on a route here, and he's going to go just straight deep. And I'm going to see if he beats the line. And he does. And he's going to get out there, and he's going to, and he can't come up with the catch. If he did, that would have been off to the races. One of the longest passes in NFL history. And he just couldn't come up with it. So Bernard Berrien's going to try to get the first down for us here. And he cannot catch the ball. That's a 4th and 10. 2 minutes to go. And we're obviously going for it on 4th down. And the Chiefs are trying to drive down the field on the Pittsburgh Steelers right now too. And Washington comes up with a big play going into the 2-minute warning. 24-yard reception. His first of the game. And he's normally one of my normal targets. And the game looks like this is going to be about over, but I'm going to show you the rest because I have the ball, and I told you if they scored I was going to super sim it, and they didn't. Hasselbeck going deep to Washington, and he can't haul it in bounds, so maybe 2nd and 10 with 1:55 left, and this game's right about out of reach. There's no way. So we're going to motion Bernard Berrien across. And we're going to have him block for us. As Cook goes deep, comes up with the catch down the center of the field. We're going to run no huddle. We're going to go straight deep again. Titans trying to come up with a score here. Berrien looking deep on the play, and he drops the pass. It's deflected after a good double coverage by the defense. So, Chris Johnson, not a factor in this game. Didn't really run the ball that much this game. Was down pretty much the whole game. Couldn't run the ball. So, he's going to get the screen play. And he does come up with the pass. And he's down inbound. So, we need to go right back to the huddle. And I'm going to hand it off to Chris Johnson as they expect me to pass. And Chris Johnson gets stuffed in the backfield. for no gain. Oh. And we're going for it on 4th down again. So we're hoping Cook hangs on to the ball, and he does. And we get the 1st down, and we're down and out at this point. So I'm going to give the ball to Ringer. We're going to run the clock out, and we're going to say good game to the boys over there in Baltimore. They put up a good fight, and I just couldn't score except for that one breakout play from Ringer early in the game, and it was one of the nicest plays I'd ever seen. So I'm sorry to all you Titans people who wanted to see me do something here. I'm going to call a timeout. The only thing logical to do here, just to try to score and then get an onside kick quickly here with 17 seconds left, pretty much, which is what I'm going to have if I score. So Washington, touchdown, finally got down the field on the Baltimore Ravens, and Nate Washington just received his 25th career passing touchdown catch. Great job by him. We'll give him the courtesy of the replay for his 25th catch touchdown, and we're gonna kick the field goal, and of course we're gonna go for the surprise onside kick here, because I find it more effective than the normal onside kick. I have one timeout left. I guess I accidentally picked an onside kick, and Evans gets the ball, and that'll be game. They'll kneel it out, and we'll super sim to the end. Flacco kneels, Flacco kneels, Flacco kneels. 21-14. Ravens come up with the win in Tennessee. Tennessee is 1-1 on the season so far. Like and subscribe to the video, or like the video and subscribe to the channel, guys. Remember, 50 likes on any of the Week 1 videos, and we get Madden Ultimate Team Series going on here. 150 likes on any of the Week 2 videos, and we get my Redskins franchise going on here, and it's we're on the season 2 of that. So after a tough last season for the Redskins, we came up 9-7 and didn't make the playoffs after losing to the Eagles in the last game of the season to make or break the playoffs. It was both of us fighting for a playoff seed for our division, and they came up with the win, came back in our division, being 3rd pretty much the whole second half of the season, coming up in the last 3 games after our division basically collapsed. My team, actually, that Redskins team, had started off really bad. I remember being 3-5, and we ended the season 9-7. So we've made a couple really good pickups in the off season. We have Laurent Robinson from the Cowboys. We have Michael Bush from the Raiders. We have Carson Palmer as our quarterback. I'm pretty sure we have T.J. Hushmanzada. We got Brandon Lloyd and a couple other guys. Tune into that. If you guys really want to see that, then you 150 likes on any of the Week 2 videos, any part 1 or part 2 of the Week 2 videos, and I will put those up. So we'll look at the stats on this game here after plugging myself. And Joe Flacco, 104 rating, and he has 180 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. Hasselbeck had a not such a bad game, but we just couldn't come up with a win. 13 for 27, 150 yards, and a touchdown. So, I don't know. We just had a tough game. Chris Johnson had one of the worst games of his career. 7 rushes, negative 14 yards. He couldn't get anything going on the ground. They kept him fucked up. That's an embarrassing stat to ever show on a game. But it almost makes up for it when you look at Ringer's stats. From Michigan State, Ringer, 3 for 68, 22.6 yards a carry, and a touchdown. What a game. And Ray Rice, of course, doing the work for Baltimore also. 13 carries, 99 yards, 7.6 yards a carry, and a touchdown. Look at the receiving, and both Lee Evans and Ed Dickinson had 4 receptions apiece for over 50 yards each, and Dixon had the 2 touchdowns. We look at Nate Washington for the Tennessee Titans, and he came up with 62 yards, the most reception yards in the game for a receiver in this game, and a touchdown, averaging 20.6 yards a reception, so he did pretty good. Cook Jr. also came up with 3 receptions for 47 yards. Anquan Bolden, 3 receptions for 32 yards. Bernard Berrien, 3 receptions for 30 yards, so he's a good pickup. Really learned to utilize their receivers a little bit better. We're going to become more of a passing offense because I believe we have injuries on the O-line, or possibly otherwise something else going on back there. I feel like we have some good receivers now. I'm getting used to this team passing, and we're going to be a passing team, so thank you for tuning in, y'all. I'll catch you in the next video of the Titans franchise. Check out the Rams franchise and like the videos. Follow me on Twitter at jvegas420. Take it easy, everybody. Remember, keep playing Madden, y'all.